Now, Superman hadn't learned about pain at all. Physical pain was not something he was aware of. And it was so shocking that he literally couldn't function. I love Superman too. Anybody who knows me knows that I love this film for so many reasons, because you can watch this film at different points in your own life and actually learn and see different things. So that to me is the sign of like a really, really good film. And I just watched it recently because there was one particular scene that I wanted to see. Spoiler alert, in this film, Superman goes like head over heels for Lois Lane and decides to give away his powers, his Superman powers, in order to be with her. And to do this, he has to go into this box. It drains all his power, takes it all away. And then he goes out into the world as a human for the first time, with all the frailty of human beings who only have one lifetime. And also they are vulnerable to all kinds of damage that he's never experienced. So as it were, he goes to this side cafe on the road. They go to have a bite to eat. He gets into a fight with a trucker, and the trucker kicks his from like here to Wednesday. And it's the most horrifying experience for him to, first of all, feel the full impact of the pain that trucker's punch caused to his gut. And he's in shock from that. Then he notices that he's bleeding. And this is where it gets real. So he notices, not only can I feel this pain, but there's a result. I can see my own blood. He's never seen his own blood before. So he wasn't prepared to feel the result of the pain, see the result, or process the pain, right? So I just finished listening to a good, 45-minute motivational audio recording, and I watch these a lot, or listen to them on YouTube. So something that was said in this video was about the fact that pain is inevitable. Pain is something that's going to happen to everyone throughout their lives, and you have to be ready for it. You have to be ready to process that pain. And Superman, in that moment, he was not ready to process the pain at all. He was in a phase of his understanding of life that was totally new to him. And this happens to all of us at some point in our lives, right? We come to a point where we experience a new kind of pain that we've never experienced before. It can be a good friend passing away, losing something that was really valuable to us, even if it's an object, going through a relationship breakup, being ill, and just, having physical pain in ways that might be unexpected or new to us. All of these things are things that we have to learn how to process as human beings. And it makes us, over time, we build up a level of strength, especially when we move through that pain to the other side and we go on living, right? That means we've overcome that and learned how to process that pain. Now, Superman hadn't learned about pain at all. Physical pain was not something he was aware of. And it was so shocking that he literally couldn't function. He crumpled and was almost in a fetal position while Lois was cradling him on the floor of this diner. And this is very relatable to how I have felt. I'm sure other people have felt throughout their lives when, that pain hits, it can just rock your entire world. Well, that also speaks to our resilience as humans, right? And there was some really significant pain that I went through early in my life. I needed to find the strength in order to forgive and move through to the other side. And having the strength that it took to forgive someone else was a challenge that I didn't think I was prepared for, and that I would potentially never get to the other side of. And it's the kind of pain that changes the trajectory of your life. When I think about the journey that I embarked upon when I finally realized what this pain was and what I needed to do to overcome it, the fact that I continued on that path, even while it continued to hurt day in, day out, the fact that we as humans are capable of doing that, I believe that makes us actually stronger than Superman. We're stronger than one of our greatest heroes that we admire. This isn't about me being a superwoman. This is about the fact that we as humans are capable of a depth of processing through our pain that is greater than the strength of any superhero that we could imagine. Each one of us has this capability within ourselves. And that's what I came to. That's what the realization was. And I thought that was pretty cool, to realize that I am that strong, and that, Superman actually wasn't. Because at the end of the day, another spoiler alert, Superman doesn't choose to stay mortal. He chooses to return to become Superman. Now, they didn't show this in the film. They didn't show how he actually returned to being a superhero, or what happened. I would love to see that scene. But he chose to become, again, immortal and a superhero. And that was a pretty interesting choice, because it meant that he wasn't ready to process pain as a human. But somehow we are all built that way. So what it made me think about is that there are many other areas of pain in my life, areas where I feel like I can probably believe in myself a little bit more, that I can process the pain. Because I was just saying this to a friend. I wanted to get to a point where I could avoid the unexpected of life, these unexpected things that pop up and make us uncomfortable, these unexpected problems that show up and make our lives challenging. I wanted to find a way to take the life out of life. take the challenge of the unexpected and just be prepared for all those things, because things kept popping up. I was trying to change my schedule so I could wake up earlier, and things just kept popping up, and all these challenges kept, and I was like, if I could just remove all those problems, all those challenges, then I could finally achieve this goal. Well, that's not how life works. And what we have to understand is that we are strong enough to get through each of those and to get to the other side. I don't know if that has anything to do with pain, but there's some pain involved in not achieving the goal that you set out to, because you keep having all these obstacles just popping up over and over and over again. That is actually you building the reps and saying, okay, I'm strong enough. I'm strong enough. I'm stronger than this obstacle. I'm stronger than that obstacle. And I'm going to get to the other side of this. And I'm going to be able to do the thing that I said I'm going to do. So I think I'll listen to that for myself a few more times. And that's all I have for now.